Now let's go back. I saw this at the end of my previous article. U.S. Nuclear Attack Survival Guide issued as 15 minutes is enough time to save yourself. I'm going to go ahead and dislike that. No, I want you to keep giving me those. Keep giving me such articles. I didn't know it was so easy. So let's read it, guys, because we might need this here soon. U.S. Nuclear Attack Survival Guide issued as 15 minutes is enough time to save yourself. Story by Anders Englesey and Hannah Broughton. Hannah, you sound like a genius. 14 hours ago this came out. It's a 3-minute read. There's just a stock image for you, a little Trinity test. All right, here we go. Global tensions are on the rise due to China's ongoing threats against Taiwan. Well, right off the bat, that's not what I'm thinking of right now. I'm thinking of another country. Conflicts in the Middle East, a little bit, and the persistent war in Ukraine. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, the country with 5,000 plus nukes. That's the one I'm thinking of. This has prompted U.S. officials to release a guide on surviving a nuclear attack. Really? Let's see what this is. This is it. Okay. Well, let's just finish out this article. This just looks like another article. Hey, Antarctica is safe. Davi, all we got to do is go to Antarctica. Hey, start packing bags. Let's go tonight. Let's start swimming. New Zealand, Lord of the Rings world, Iceland, Switzerland. I don't know about that one. Greenland looks very nice. Indonesia, Tuvalu, Argentina, Bhutan, Chile. This doesn't really look like a guide. This looks like South Africa. This looks like a vacation destination for nuclear war. Okay. Let's go back to this. This has prompted U.S. officials to release a guide on surviving a nuclear attack. The U.S. Federal Emergency Agency, FEMA, has outlined areas where a 15-minute warning could be sufficient for individuals to secure their safety in the event of a nuclear detonation. Just another day at the office. Oh, that's the same thing. That's the same article. I clicked on it. The agency has detailed the potential threats of a nuclear launch, which can range from handheld devices to a full-scale missile attack. Oh, yes, we do want to keep reading this normie news, which is shoved at me through Windows, Microsoft. Normie News check-in. In an update this year, FEMA provided guidelines on how Americans can protect themselves from a nuclear explosion. The advice is clear-cut. Nuclear explosions can cause significant damage and casualties from blast, heat, and radiation, but you can keep your family safe by knowing this one simple trick to survive nuclear war. By knowing what to do, being prepared if it occurs, and positioning this information is essential for survival. Hey, good luck, America. You thought you were feeling good. You got that Trump election in there. You gave your middle finger to the ruling elite, and now it is time for them to scare the ever-loving bejesus out of you. And good Lord, don't let me use your name in vain, because we all need to be praying. You might be the only way out of this being held hostage by these psychopaths. All right. Yes, here we go. Terrifying nuclear map shows where 75% would die if World War III broke out. That's the map we just looked at, I believe. No, maybe not. I think we're just gonna miss it. It'll be fine. Just 1050 rads there. Probably be fine. Let's see, where's that at? How to survive a nuclear attack as U.S. government shares chilling warning. FEMA also pointed out that the destruction caused by a nuclear strike. What's this link? Is that the same one we looked at before? Prepare now, survive during, be safe after. remove your outer layer of clothing and take a shower. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard, guys. It's really not that hard. I mean, people making a big deal out of this. I don't know. Read John Hershey's Hiroshima. It seemed like it's the walk in the park. It didn't seem like hell on earth. You know? Don't you hate Russia enough? Don't you love America enough? What's wrong with you people? For real. Anyway, FEMA also pointed out that the destruction caused by a nuclear strike extends beyond those immediately within the blast radius. It can also affect buildings and survivors who may face the threat of radiation, leading to cell damage, illness, thermal energy burns, and property damage. Cause a little property damage. Don't worry. Your insurance probably covers nuclear war. Okay? The Irish Star reported that an electromagnetic pulse, EMP, presents an additional risk. Yeah. Make sure you get the electromagnetic pulse plan. You want to be fully protected. Potentially rendering electronics useless miles from the epicenter of a nuclear blast. However, even more lethal is the subsequent fallout, a toxic mix of soil and debris that can rain down and bring sickness to anyone outdoors. Sounds a little rough. A nuclear explosion and its lethal fallout can disappear within minutes or a day, but their effects can last, unfortunately, indefinitely. Fallout is most dangerous in the first few hours after the detonation when it is giving off the highest levels of radiation. It takes time for fallout to arrive back to ground level, often more than 15 minutes for areas outside of the immediate blast damage zones. This is enough time for you to be able to prevent significant radiation exposure, FEMA advises. FEMA emphasizes 3 key protective measures: get inside, and stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Nuclear Holocausts. Immediate shelter should be sought in the nearest building, and any contaminated clothing should be removed. It's crucial to maintain distance from windows and walls by moving to a basement or the central part of a building. Staying indoors is vital for at least the first 24 hours or until further instructions are given. You know what? I bet we don't have to go to school. I bet we get the day off from school. I mean, gotta look on the bright side, people. Hope my paycheck still comes on the 15th, though. That's important. It's about the only way I'd not be for something like this. Of course, I mean, FEMA with FEMA's simple handout, it should be pretty easy. It's crucial to maintain distance from windows and walls by moving to a basement or the central part of a building. Staying indoors is vital for at least the first 24 hours or until further instructions are given. It's kind of like a tornado, guys. It's like living in Oklahoma. Families are warned against trying to reunite outdoors to minimize hazardous exposure. Even pets need to be brought indoors during such events. The final step is to stay informed through any available media channels, keeping up to date with current conditions and safety directives. In the event of a nuclear fallout or radiation exposure, it's advised to immediately remove clothing and either shower or clean with fresh, damp cloths. Well, I wonder if they would charge people for indecent exposure during a nuclear holocaust. I mean, the way this article is reported is it's such an everyday thing that people have to deal with, you know. It's just, it's like the occasional hurricane or, you know, it's not like this has only happened twice in the history of the world. But go ahead and remove those skivvies, it says, I guess. We'll work out with the law later on. It's crucial to prepare for nuclear explosions in advance. It's crucial, guys. You should be... I'm trying to save y'all right here, okay? Go ahead and prepare for this, which includes putting together survival kits and identifying the closest fallout shelters to your home, workplace, or other frequent locations. I'm guessing that would be Walmart. I'm guessing. I'm not FEMA. There is a FEMA shelter nearby, but it's not underground. And I don't think it's done yet. They're still working on it. So give us a little time, Russia. Help us prepare. If you find yourself outside, or I'm sorry my country's shooting missiles into your country. I know that'd probably make us mad, I'm sure. But, you know, Just give us a little time. If you find yourself out, you know what? All we really need is 15 minutes. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. If you find yourself outside or in a dangerous location during an explosion, seek the safest shelter possible and lie down with your face towards the ground. If you're in a car, generally considered unsafe, unsafe at any speed during a nuclear war, is a car. Ralph Nader, that's actually what he was talking about. You should crouch below the dashboard. Okay. Nothing there. FEMA has reassured that survival chances aren't as grim as they may appear. Don't get your hair in a tizzy, people. Okay. Joe Biden's trying to go out with a bang. Okay. This may be an existential crisis for the Democrats, and they need the NATO war machine needs to do everything they can to keep those dollars flowing for freedom of Ukraine. Okay. FEMA has reassured that survival chances aren't as grim as they appear, but stressed the importance of preparedness and understanding necessary safety procedures. Jesus Christ, have mercy on us. Hey, get your credit card now before Santa's top gift, guys. Come on.